Hi everyone, welcome to A Mother's Love and Beyond. I do hope and pray all is well with everyone tonight. This is A Mother's Love and Beyond, and I am Kiani, and we are overcoming denial and self-blame of autism, and autism awareness and self-blame and the struggles that come along with it, one step at a time. Y'all have to forgive me. I'm a little but I'm here. I'm here because I'm determined. And I just want to say, before I actually get into what we're going to discuss tonight, as you can see, snatching the Band-Aid off. One, I'm still having technical difficulties. So I have some guests that's lined up that have not been able to actually come up as of yet. They have not been able to come up due to the technical difficulties we're having, and we're working on that. It's a lot of powerful material, but I do have some guests who are willing to speak without being on camera, so that's a good thing. So that's going to happen tonight. But being obedient, before I actually go into what we're going to discuss tonight, I just want to have a moment of prayer. Father God, I bless you for each and every person that's watching tonight, Lord. I ask that you allow me to be the instrument and the voice for the children around this world, Father God, who have autism on the spectrum, autism tendency, Lord Jesus. I ask that you allow me to speak for them, that there's a breakthrough to each and every parent, guardian, and loved one who is caring for these children who are in denial and who are dealing with self-blame. I believe for it to be done because I know that it is already done. I bless you and I thank you for the victory that has happened. In your son's name we pray. Amen. Amen. So I see my mom and I see my spiritual mom. What a blessing. Hi. So tonight I have been blessed. Let me just give you a real short story of how powerful this move that is happening. I happened to be connected with someone that is on the same level of where this is going, and a beautiful woman of God did not know the power that she possessed, did not know her, and the connection came through our children. And I'm so blessed because it's good to be obedient and listen to what it is that is being said to you when God is speaking. So I'm thankful that I did follow, the Spirit of the Lord, and I moved according to what He had me to, the way He had me to move, to be able to connect with this amazing woman of God. And I have, like I said, a lot of amazing people that are lined up to speak. And I wasn't feeling well tonight. And to God be the glory. I thank God for the touch. And I thank God for the direction of how He moves. And I thank God for this woman who in the spiritual realm was just thinking of me and praying for me, as so many are. And trust and believe I'm praying for you guys too. I'm so thankful. Her name is Nicole. She's a mom with a son who has autism on the spectrum. She has fire in her. Just I think her fire is bigger than mine. And I bless God for that because I feel the connection of the bond already. I don't know what it is that God has for us together, but He's doing a new thing. As you know, Kimon always plays this song with Tasha Cobb. So y'all guys let me know if you can hear her. Say hello to the people, Miss Nicole.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Can you guys hear her? Can y'all give me a thumbs up or a heart or something to let me know if you can hear her and hear me well?
Hello, good evening to everyone on the panel this evening, and God's blessing.
Are you able to hear? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Trinity, thank you so much. Miss Nicole, I am so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for you just taking this time out. Let me just thank you from now, because us being moms and having young guys who keep us busy.
I'm humbled.
Who keep us busy, I'm really appreciative, and I'm thankful for the fact of what God is going to do, and what he's doing. I'm not going to say what he's going to do. What's already done, because we call things as though they were, right?
Amen.
So just share with the people a little bit about your son diagnosis, and just where he's at right now, and some of the challenges you may be having, and what are you trying to get for him?
The first stage, as a child, he had so many challenges before, and I had a suspicion as a parent, because I had two older children that are older than him.
Mm-hmm.
He's the last. So I suspected that some things are not quote unquote normal as it should be. So while he was at school, they said he could not stay silent in the classroom. He couldn't sit for a long period of time, and they sent him to have an evaluation done. I do so as a parent, and according to the report findings that they find, they said, we don't think there's anything to worry. I said, but as a parent, tell me where I'm at so that I can able to deal with it. Because the first thing, they would look at me, because I think they had many parents before me.
Yes.
And they would have wanted to fed denial. And I said, no, whichever way it goes, this child is going to be unique.
That's right.
He's going to be able to serve whatever purpose he's here for, because God have a bigger plan for him than I do.
Yes,
I'm just a recipient to have him.
Yes.
So just tell me what I have to deal with, and then we'll take it from there. They said we have some suspicion that he's on the autism spectrum, but we're not sure. I said, you know what? Well, I'm going to go as far as I can go to know exactly what I'm dealing with, because one of my concerns is I don't want him to leave behind because of what I think or what I think society thinks of him or of me as a parent. I proceeded in doing so, and he was diagnosed last year. Officially last year, he was diagnosed with it after many challenges to confirm that he's on the autism spectrum.
Okay.
And in that aspect, I said, you know what? Well, then this class size would not be the capacity for him to be in. He was 28 to 29 children. Many days I had to go to school, sit there in the classroom with him to make sure his schoolwork being done, because his schoolwork becomes homework.
Yes.
And I said, you know what? This is not going to happen. I'm going to lose him. I fought the system, and thank God, fought that he get the service.
That's right.
It's still a challenge.
That's
it's
right.
Still a challenge, but I intend that he would not left behind. Mm-hmm. We would not lose him to the system, and I hope that many parents can take the same courage. It's hard. It's not easy. It's not easy.
No, it's not.
Many parents, it's not easy.
No.
But at the end of the day, when you would have seen the progress that the child would have made, he had a lot of tantrums, a lot of shutdowns, because he himself wanted to know. Because the next thing he started to notice that he had, where he was being rejected, because when a child starts operating like that, most times adults don't want to deal with them. They think that they're rude, or they're ill-mannered, or they're ill-trained.
Yes, absolutely.
To deal with that. So as a parent, I had to have coping mechanism to understand it, to let him know it's okay to be different.
That's right.
And those are the challenges that we still face, because people would look at him sometime here on the train because of the excessive noise. He would be at the kind of how he would be screaming because he liked trains. People would be looking again, that's my proudest moment, because I said, you know what? You have people out there who don't have sight. You have people who can't walk. So I use those things as motivational aspect for me as a parent going forward with a child in that condition. And don't let him see me buckle, because if I fail my personal being, I fail him.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
I fail him.
Yes, because we've been charged. We have been charged.
That's true. The next stage is that medications is being offered, and That's another challenge. Is research.
Yes, a lot of research.
Side effects, research. I said, look, if you're going to have a headache,
yes,
and you take a pill and it's going to got 25 different side effects.
Come on with it.
You drink some water and go to bed. Your head will hurt you a little longer, but you wouldn't have to deal with 25 different side effects that you have to deal with. So again, I had to go into research again, rigid research. What if you use this? Yes, it's going to be okay because he's going to be calm. And in fact, when that work out, the medication work out, it's hell on earth as a parent. And you said, you know what? This is going to change the dynamic of the child. This is going to change who he is. I said, you know what? Give me patience to deal with it.
Yes.
Give me patience that I don't love him any less, because this is the time they're looking for more love. This is the time they're looking for the more embrace, because they themselves understood that I am being indifferent. And those are the challenges that I still dealt with. Day to day, he's in a school now that is fitted where he's 6 in a classroom. Still fighting again, but he's supposed to be an ABA services. Still fighting for that. We're in the process of getting it done for him. He has some backup service, so they're going to make sure he get the full services you're required to get. Speech is a backlog. He's going to get those speeches that he weren't getting before.
Absolutely.
Because it was not acknowledged. I said, okay, if you got to reimburse for something, you reimburse him, because he would have lost all those. In the meantime, we were trying to figure out where he's at in the diagnosis aspect of it. And thank God we're at that level now. So the journey continues.
So is that something that, like, as far as like the speech goes, is that something that he was already, was that service already given to him and you was fighting for more and you actually got it?
He had speech, but one of the things, speech is a broad spectrum, and a lot of times when speech therapy is being conducted, especially for children on the autism spectrum, a lot of time we got to evaluate where the money is and where the care is.
Yes, absolutely.
Advocating in that aspect. If a child is verbal, when it comes to speech, you got to say, okay, the child is verbal, the child needs speech communication.
Yes.
So that is what we fought for, because he's very, very verbal, very, very verbal. But to put the speech in perspective, he had to do speech communication. So he would not be doing speech therapy for a whole year, doing something that is not fitted to him. Then again, we lose that child or children who are on the spectrum, because if they're not being challenged, then we lose them somewhat.
Absolutely. It's so true, because speech and feeding collaborates together. I mean, not for all children, but in Kimon's case, that's what it is for him, because he has sensory issues. So I too had to fight to make sure not only was he getting the services he need for speech, because he has a speech impairment, right? So he's not being able to express himself. But then the other challenge was the fact that he had sensory issues. So he needed pretty much more than most children. And a lot of, they was giving me a hard time. So I definitely understand. So now, through me fighting for it, so it could kind of balance itself out. Because how do you give a child who has a speech impairment and feeding struggles, right? How do you balance that out for them? You cannot say three speech and feeding is going to be enough when majority of the time of the day is inside of the building or in the school at that time when I was fighting for it. And it doesn't matter whether it's inside the building or not. All that really matters is the fact that I needed a balance. I needed him to get just as much as attention and services worked on his feeding as well as his speech. So now he actually has I think 5 altogether, if I'm not mistaken, because sometimes I lose count, and he has to go in they do come in together like a group for him, because it's socialization. And then the other 4 is pretty much split between feeding and speech. So yes, it's very important that if you feel that your child, and this is for everyone, need more services, don't let anyone tell you anything different. You have to fight for what it is that you want. We're at a time now, it's more crucial than before. as Miss Nicole was just saying, and if we don't fight for what it is that our children need, or any child that we see, even if you don't say anything, you just as guilty. It's not right, Miss Nicole. Like even if you, that's like seeing a child, in your family, or you kind of get like this sixth sense. I don't know if that's what's happening for you, but for me, and then you can jump in whenever you're ready. For me, it's like I can be in a room with a whole bunch of people, and this is before the pandemic even happened, and I can actually tell when a child has like autism tendencies, maybe on the spectrum, and it's like something happens to me because you don't know how to approach. And I would pray and say, Lord, help me, approach these people the right way where they're not offended. They're not hurt by the fact of me being honest with them. Just show me how to do it in love, where it's not taken the wrong way, because I never want to, offend anyone. That is not what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is say, listen, it's time to wake up. There's no more games. God says, snatch the Band-Aid off. That's what he told me. It's time for us to look at it from all sides. I know we were speaking earlier, Miss Nicole, briefly, and we was just saying how critical this is all around the world, within, minorities, within, all kind of countries, in the Caribbean coastline. It's just so critical, and people don't want to touch it because they feel ashamed, they feel embarrassed, they look down, and it's the very people out that's even, some that's watching now. We are the ones that have to make the difference. We have to be the ones to change how we approach. You cannot make fun of a child. You cannot keep lashing at a parent or whispering and talking and saying, oh, what did he do? What did she do? Like shaming them, because when you do that, you push them more into a corner where, as parents or a guardian who's taking care of a child, it doesn't necessarily have to be the parent that's taking care of the child that may have autism on the tendency or on the spectrum. It can be a grandparent, it can be an aunt, it can be anyone. And if they're not knowledgeable, and people are trying to make them knowledgeable, but the people that's around them may have some type of idea, and they're making them feel shamed, or they feel like they have a need to hide the children. These children are not, how God gave it to me was that they're not socializing right now. Our children have advantage, right, because of the fire that God has put in us. We're soldier moms, we're warrior moms. We're those type of, but what God is trying to do is put that in all the other moms. And let me make this clear. This is what was given to me today. It's not, don't think because the name of this nonprofit organization is called Mothers Love and Beyond. If you go on the site and you see it says mothers, fathers, family members, I am putting out a call to all dads, uncles, any male figure that's out there that takes care of a child with autism or autism on the spectrum, or is around a child with autism on the spectrum, or autism tendencies, and you are a form of guidance to them, please, I really would appreciate if you would go to the website, sign up, because we need more male mentors for, our young men, even the women, for the young girls who have autism. Thank you, Mama Lynn. Knowledge is power, and if you have that, this is the reason why we ask that people join and volunteer, because we are doing a virtual play date, but we also doing Love and Beyond Yourself. And this is where Love and Beyond Yourself comes in at. You have to love beyond yourself. You cannot see something and it touches your heart, it triggers your heart, and you don't do anything about it. That's not acceptable. It's not, because the the vision or the how I saw it, and I think I shared this with you guys last week on Motivational Monday, was like a animal with a muzzle over their mouth and earplugs in their ear, you know? And God said, how can they don't even have human hands to pull that off. They can't pull the muzzle off their mouth. They can't take the earplugs out their ear. So who's talking for them? Who's saying, listen, you need to get your child evaluated. You need to go get services for your children. You need to, do early intervention. And if you go back and you watch the videos from the very beginning, a lot of things are just, trying to stop this, but nothing can stop this. Like, this is something that is happening, and it's happening now, and it's happening in a new way. And, I thank God for my son. I thank God for Miss Nicole right now, and our children being able to have a connection, which brought our connection. This is bigger than us. It is. I'm just the vessel that's here, that's being used and that's willing, and as well as Miss Nicole, and we're just trying to say, listen, it don't matter where you've come from, where you are, who you connected to. That don't matter. What matters is that you don't allow someone to make you feel so bad or so ashamed, or you stay in a place of denial. And this was something that, we touch heavily on our first day of going live. And I say from day one, it was a lot of issues with the whole live. And it, but I'm not even going to speak on that because it's already fixed. It's already done. We're going to move, and we're going to make sure that it still gets out there. Nothing can stop us from what it is that God needs to happen for these children. Miss Nicole, is there anything else you would like to elaborate on Motivational Monday? I know I got a little deep, guys, and I apologize, but I have to be obedient. God said, snatch the Band-Aid off. I'm not sparing people's feelings. Like, I'm loving on you, and I want you to be encouraged on tonight. I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want you to be embarrassed. I don't want you to be shamed. And I know it's still a process and there's steps to it. But I also, if I continue to just speak and be soft with it, then, it's not getting across in that way. I know in everybody's time they process, but even in the midst of loving, you still got to put a little toughness to it. It's a balance. So tonight is one of those nights where the Band-Aid is being snatched off on Motivational Monday, and I pray that it really blesses someone and they are encouraged and inspired to say, you know what? I know that there's something wrong. I just haven't faced it. And that's what we are here for. That's what a Mother's Love and Beyond is here for. I don't turn anyone away. If you go on our webpage, we have a portal where you can sign up to volunteer. Just sign up. We have a phone number there that you can reach out. I personally am in New York City. There's more information we're going to be giving as time go. For New York City right now, I'm sorry, Miss Nicole, give me 1 second while this is on my mind. For those who live in New York City, right? Or New York State, I should say. It doesn't really matter as long as it's in New York. Tri-County Care is a really good agency. That's one of the agencies that my son is with right now. It's truly amazing. They have some great people there that work there, where you can have you can get your case managers. And if you're in New York State, it doesn't matter what state you are in, please know that the same services is pretty much there. It's just not as knowledgeable. People are not as aware of the services being there because there's little services that are there. I have a friend of mine's who actually came up here one time, was a guest, and she's been on a waiting list for ABA for 2 years. So I know that it's tough. There's nothing easy about it. It can be exhausting at times. Like I said, today I have not been feeling well, but it does not matter. It's a press, it's a push. And I'm pressing and I'm pushing because I know someone needs to know that you're not alone. There's a support group, which is a Mother's Love and Beyond group. You can go and sign up or, request to be invited because it's private. where we can just talk and share and be informative and give each other information and celebrate our children, all positive things that, you know, you can help build you, and you can get stronger from these things and be able to understand that, you know, when you know you're not alone, you know, it becomes a little bit more easier with acceptance. It comes a little bit more easier when you know you just don't feel like, oh, you know what, where is my support? Because I was there at one time, and I'm thankful for the support that I do have. But sometimes people don't know just how critical it can be. Can you contest to that, Ms. Nicole, how tough it can be at times?
One of the things is a lot of parents, this is becoming an SOS. It means save our soul. Because a lot of homes, a lot of marriages are on the decline because children who are born, parents not understanding that, okay, this child might be on autism spectrum, this child might be this way. They have goals where they can play between both parents.
Yes.
If the one is, okay, you with me with education, daddy can give me playtime, so I spend more time with daddy. And they use that break.
Yes.
They scream at you, and they're gone in that break. And then before you know it,
yes,
you think, okay, that child is acting out or that child acting up. And it's not usually that. But there's an issue there that is not attending to the root. Because of it, the child ended between two parent tossed between to and fro like a basketball, and before you know it, that child still get lost.
Yes.
It's many challenges, and in the same aspect of it, it means that the denial, if we as parents are in 100% denial.
Yes. Come on.
The state don't want to give us service in the very first place. Who are we helping? We are actually helping the state to do what they didn't want to do in the very first place. That's where advocacy comes in, and that's where fighting comes in, because initially if you deny, it's easy for them because it means, okay, you don't have to provide services. The child don't have to get this. It's a tap on the shoulder for them, but you have to pick up the pieces when that child have meltdown, when that child don't even know with his or own self. And that's up to teenage years. So it's finding the root cause now, dealing with it, that child can become holistically well in his life to come.
Yes.
Autism is going to go away, but coping mechanism, once the services that we as parents fight for, that child will be able to get to his or her level in life, wherever that child is.
Be motivated.
Or become.
Yes.
Because as parents, society teaches, we make 9 children, all 9 has to be doctors. If you can sweep the road, get a master's of sweeping the road. If you can do in the garbage, get a master's of whatever that child comes in the earth to do, let him or her get the services needed that he or she can become who they ought to be.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You are 100% right. And oh Lord, I just thank you for this. Is Motivational Monday, and like I said, it may not always seem like it's just happy. I'm happy. I know Miss Nicole is happy. You know why? Because we're sharing something that we know is factual, and we're sharing something that we know is going to bless you so you can be able to move forward and do what it is that you need to do for the betterment of your child, for your children, for your loved one, for whomever it is that you know, that you may be brave enough to say, you know what, Lord, just allow me to just present to them or approach them in love so it can be received. That's the main thing. You always want things to be received, and it requires for us to take a second. And for me, I make sure that before I do anything that I know or I take a moment to just pray, Lord, you just guide me, because I'm here to be able to do what it is that's necessary. And I'm so thankful for this beautiful woman of God. She's such a powerful woman. You would think that we've known each other forever. How long has our connection been, Miss Nicole? When did we first speak?
This can be the second day officially. We're not on the phone. My son has been going to the same school almost a year, and this is the second time. But everything has a divine purpose, because before I met you, I wanted to renegade from him. The first school he was going, I said, God, there's a sound and there's an echo. Do you see, you hear the cries of your children?
Yes.
When you go into the school system, you look and you see how many children are struggling, because you would know you have a child.
Yes.
You become sensitive. It's like you become the analogy of that, because you've been in it. You had it from that inception.
Yes.
So you have a century to pick it up when you say, God, how do you snatch them from that place? How do you get them to a better place?
Yes.
With a forum like this, it means when you said snatching the Band-Aid off, it means uncovering that thing that would have bled, but yet still it's bleeding, but because it's covered, it started to get pus. It started to decay from within, because it's not getting that time to bleed out. The bleed out process is the pain. The bleed out process is the denial. The bleed out process is, okay, who you guys to tell me how to deal with our children? This will pass. Or maybe we could just pray about it and it will go away. Yes, pray once. God said in all things, apply wisdom.
Find wisdom.
In all things, apply wisdom.
That's right. That's right.
It means if you have a situation, you even go to the doctor to get yourself surgically fixed, it means in everything that we do, apply wisdom. And this is the time and season that we will still, we're going to pray because God gave them to us, but at the same time, we're going to do the earthly things that we have to do for them. Fight for the services, fight for everything that they need to get to take them to the next level holistically, for only them, not only for the pyramid, but for society in general.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you. And I always say that, and I know as a parent, you can agree with me with this. In my heart, in my mind, and in my prayers, it is, Lord, just prepare my son to be the best that he can be on this earth, and let him be ready when my time comes. I want him to be able to, I want to know that I have prepared him so greatly, you know, by with your wisdom and your guidance, and doing all that I can do for him, you know, and setting him up for life, and life to, you know, to the abundance, and not feel like, you know, he would be. And not to say that this is something that would happen, but, you know, we all have our inner cry as parents, right? Especially parents who have children with autism on the spectrum or tendency. So my inner cry is, Lord, just please allow me to be here, to care for him, and to give him the tools, the knowledge, you know, put all the things that's needed in him so he can be the best that he can be, and not be a burden or, you know, on anyone, or him not being able to just function, you know, in life to the full capacity that I know that he is capable of, you know, overall. So that is like my inner, because I know that God has our children, like, you know, he chose them for greatness, you know, just like he chose us for greatness. But I think, like, for me, I struggled with that at one time, and now I'm in a place where I'm a little bit much more comfortable, because God is kind of giving me like a little peek of where, you know, things are taken and where they're going, and the reason why, you know, we have to be stretched so thin, because sometimes I'll be like, whoo, like, you know, like, can I come up for some air? Because it seemed, you know, it seemed like can I come up for a little air? Just a little bit. God said, no, you all right, because I'm breathing on you. Don't worry about it. The air that I'm giving you is enough. You'll survive. You'll be okay. You know, so I'm thankful, and I'm here, because at the times when I thought it was the toughest, I mean, we talking about, my son is 7 now. So I've gone through multiple surgeries. I've gone through, you know, so many evaluations, and to know that my child could not talk, you know, at all, and now he is speaking, Come on. I have so much to be thankful for. And this is the reason why God put this so greatly inside of me to say, listen, you're not, if I can do this for you, I can do this for everybody. You know, there's no selective favors, but it requires for us to have the desire to want to change, to want to make sure that we are getting the services and advocating for our children and being a voice and standing up for them and calling people out, you know, when they tease or do certain things and making people educated on what it is that you know, their level of autism or what it, you know, whatever it is that God has positioned them to be, and be proud, right? And embrace it. Because sometimes I was talking to my son, one of my son's godmothers, and I said, I can't even imagine Kimon being any different. You know, I'm honestly being honest. Like, I truly adore him. Like, everything about him is just so amazing. And for me to see him unfold and for me to see him grow, to go from nonverbal as a mom, and knowing that I started out with flashcards. I started out with flashcards from Dollar Tree, and teaching him with flashcards, his colors, his shape, his ABCs. And listen, moms, dads, I don't want people to, because I saw someone hit something up, and it was a gentleman. I see a gentleman up here right now, Mr. E. Thomas. I really appreciate you, you know, because I don't know if you have a child with autism or know someone who have autism on the spectrum, but even as for men, you know, they process things different. So it's beautiful to be able to be knowledgeable, because when you're knowledgeable, you can break the cycles that is around us when it comes to autism and autism on the spectrum. Like, we have no time to play no more games. We are in a pandemic, and these children are not getting the structure that they are accustomed to. That's the thing, what they're accustomed to, not what we feel is okay for them with these tablets. I personally, like I said to y'all last week, I can't stand the tablets. It's like, Miss Nicole, how you feel about those tablets? I personally can't stand it. I know I kind of jumped to the left, but I just really want a little bit to the left. I just really want everyone, and I'm really calling out the men tonight. I'm calling y'all out tonight. I need y'all to understand that it's okay. Embrace it. Be the voice for your children. It is okay. There's nothing. Let me tell you something. As my spiritual mom has said to me, and I always close with this, it takes an amazing person to raise an amazing child. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, a grandparent, an aunt or uncle. The fact that you can love surpass what it is in front of you, or the difficulties or the whatever struggle or whatever you may feel it is, you know, with your child or that child that you're raising, that makes you amazing. Because there's so many people, we trying to reach the people who don't even want to acknowledge it. You know, and the child is just closed out from the world. And had I not been that mother that was a praying mother, a mother who had people around her who prayed and believed, who's to say which direction I would have had went in? You know, so I'm so thankful that I'm able to give this to someone, because I can tell you, as you can see my son singing up here, he couldn't even talk. He couldn't even, he was making gestures. If he was thirsty, he was bringing a water bottle to me. You understand? If he was hungry, he was taking my hand and pulling me to the refrigerator. I had to figure out what it was that he wanted. So for him to go from that point in his life, and that was he's 7, to now, he started talking when he was 5. So that means it's only been 2 years that he's actually been talking. And if you guys can see, and I'm going to share eventually in the near future some of my footage. I have to go through some of my old, what is that, SD cards. I hope I'm saying it right, because y'all know I don't know. Y'all can see, you know, the growth. You can see the glory. you can see the growth. You can see the favor. You can see it. So I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for you, Miss Nicole. I will not take any more of your time. You have been such a blessing. Is there anything else that you just want to say to the people before
I leave? Even men, because today how things happened, and I like to get a bit personal, because when I even trust the person on the other side, they trust me to give even a word of something.
Yes.
My father lost his wife. She had a massive heart attack.
I'm so sorry. My condolences.
And leave a 12-year-old. And this is where this comes in. Leave a 12-year-old with him. That's why when you make the appeal for men, it's important, because what if that child was autistic or on the autistic spectrum?
Yes.
And for what reason? It seems to be the mommy job. And my father was a man. Okay, I don't have to be with that. That's the mother's job.
Nope.
Now he left to raise that child because of not having the foreknowledge of what's going on, or play integral part in whatever services, whatever part that would have had to take place.
Very important.
Now he left to deal with that and to pick it up from nowhere, because there isn't enough information that he would have been able to follow through.
Yes.
And this is how critical it can become, because it's not only even the two-parent there. You can become a single parent, either mother or father.
Come on, Miss Nicole.
Either by death, either by something. Either by, loss of relationship, because quote unquote, today's society says, okay, you have to be together as two-parent in a home, and you fight 99% of the time, and then the 1%, which would not be good for these children either. So if parents might separate and have co-parenting lifestyle, it means that the children, this would still need to play an important role.
Yes.
If we come to that level, say, okay, the child is in this condition, mean both parents would have the equal opportunity. God forbid if anything happened to either, that child life continue holistically at the end of the day.
Yes, so important. And this is the reason why the call for men to really embrace and I would never bash. There's some amazing dads out there, who are, taking it step by step, trying to do the best that they can. But this is what Snatching the Band-Aid is off. This is Motivational Monday. We're snatching it off because although you are making those steps, come on, it's time to make some leaps, okay? Some jumps.
Yes, indeed.
Come on with it.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, it's time to
indeed.
And make some leaps. Like, okay, come on, get dirty, get your hands in it now. You've been watching from the sideline, and just taking on a little bit. No. Get your hands in it now. It's time to get your hands in it. It's definitely, come on, men, I'm calling y'all out. I want y'all to go and sign on that website. I want y'all to reach out. I want y'all to make the steps. I want y'all to join the page. I want y'all to like and follow. When y'all come up here, I want y'all to start sharing, liking, and following, because this is a call. I want to interview my first father or uncle. First man I have yet to interview any man to be up here on this platform for Motivational Mondays, to be a motivation to another dad, another uncle, another cousin, any other male that can relate and say, you know what, this is where I'm at. This is what happened to me. I once was dealing with self-blame. I once was in denial. I once didn't want to embrace what was happening and all the challenges that came along with it. I'm in a better place. These are the steps that I took. This was necessary. And I'm glad I took those steps. And because we have to be encouraged and inspired, we overcome through our testimony. So that's the reason why Motivational Monday exists, overall, for them for people to be able to hear other people come from a testimonial experience, a testament experience, or from a professional experience. You may not have a child, but you may take care of children, you know, that have autism or autism on the spectrum. Come up here and please reach out to me, inbox me in Messenger on the Mother's Love and Beyond, and so we can connect. So I can be able to interview you, or you can be a special guest on Motivational Monday. We need the men to stand up. We need it. It's so greatly needed. Thank you so much, Miss Nicole. I really appreciate you. You are such a beautiful soul. I can't wait to meet you in person.
Can't wait to do the same.
Yes.
To the rest of the panel, have a very good evening, and I'm humbled to share my story, and thank you, my sister, for allowing me to do so. I'm actually filled, and I'm really grateful to be doing so, because it's important.
It is.
It really is. It really, really is important. And it's a critical time, and it's a critical moment, and the time is now. It's a kairos time, as the word was said, and it's a now moment. And I thank God for your strength, and I pray, God, that the support will really come, because the children in society today needed it.
Yes, absolutely.
It's a long call.
Yes.
And a long wait. And
yes.
The time is now.
Yes, yes. And
thank you again.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much. God bless you. I appreciate you.
God bless you. Same here.
All right.
Good night, everyone.
All right. Take care.
You too. Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, I'm so thankful for Miss Nicole actually sharing her testimony. I pray that it was a blessing to you guys. I'm quite sure we would love for Kimon to, close us out for Motivational Monday. Let me see if I can get the little guy. Hold on one second. We live. This is what happens. Beanie, Kimon, come sing a song, honey. You want to sing for the people? Come on. Let's get a song going. Let me see. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you for just joining in. I pray that it blesses you, that you're encouraged. It's someone's bedtime. The body automatically knows. We couldn't get it connected last time through the speaker. So I'm going to try this time again and see if it was connected to another device. So I just appreciate y'all time. Y'all so lovely. Thank you so much for joining us. Overcoming denial, self-blame, one step at a time. Wait 1 second, Beanie. What song you singing? Oh, he's still going with Kind of Blessing, y'all. So that's his song. We don't own the rights to this song. Oh, okay. Come over here on this side. I think they want to see you now. Come on, Papa. We empty. Cause victory is here. Why you putting the mic to me? It's for you. Feet out the door. God, hallelujah. Get right on. Cause I'm getting ready. Something I never seen. Come this way. Come, Beanie. Getting ready to sing. It's Motivational Monday. I hope you guys are motivated. I'm getting ready to sing. Something I never sing it. You sing it. Come on. I'm getting ready to sing. Something I never seen. Come on, let's sing it together. I gotta sing. Oh, I gotta sing. Woo! Woo! What happened? Wait a minute.
Oh, what happened?
What happened?
Sorry, Mom.
No, you didn't do anything, Beanie. We just had a technical little. We got it.
Come on, sing. And ears haven't heard.
It's haven't heard.
What? The kind of blessing.
Woo!
Kind of blessing. That's about to fall on me.
I'm the hottest. Come here, Beanie. Victory is here.
Get the feet out the door.
the feet out the door. God's doing a new thing. Get ready for. Oh, I can't sing. You see?
Can I do it?
Yes. See? Tell them. You gotta sing it. Okay. Something I
Never see.
I'm getting ready.
It's about to blow my mind. Something I never.
The child that couldn't talk. Be encouraged.
I get ready.
I can't see you, Pops.
It's
Bigger than I can imagine.
I'm getting ready to sing. Something I never seen.
Oh, come this way.
Oh.
Each child's fire to move the jet ski.
To serve a God that parted the Red Sea. Motivated down commercial Pepsi. Food days to more ice and crispy.
I don't gotta talk, the Lord defends me. Watch them all fall for going against me. Lean on my angel, shot the devil up. While you was trying to pull me down, I leveled up. I leveled up twice, I leveled up 3 times.
He's got on his own, she's
Mine.
I
I knew I'd be fine.
here for millions of blessings in these times. I'm crazy,
Name it, claim it.
ain't trying to buy trying to get me, shame it.
I breathe success in and out my lungs. Got the power and life and death coming out my tongue. Oh. You sing this. He's so silly.
Can I do it?
You do it. Say hi, Grandma. I think she's still up there. Hi, Yaya.
Hi.
Hi, Tabitha
Hi,
Johnson. Thank you for watching. I don't know who else is watching. Hi, Francine Johnson. Let me get some shout outs. Hi, Kimberly Williams. Oh, that's Kimon Girl right there. And
I get ready.
Yaya. Oh. I'm getting ready.
Ready for flow.
It's bedtime. You sing.
Get ready.
This is your song. Ready for? It's mine too, but you know, over in my life, yeah.
I'm getting ready.
Ready for overflow.
Ready for
Oh, I'm ready.
that's
I'm ready. Ready for overflow. Woo! I can't hear you. Yes, I'm ready. Ready for overflow. Ready for overflow. Ooh, I'm over here sweating. Yes. Ready for overflow. Ready for overflow.
Ready for overflow. Can I do?
Sing it. Yes, you can do it.
Ready for overflow.
Right position, cause I'm ready. Ready for overflow. You the backup or you the leader?
Leader.
So sing the song, son. Sing it. Sing it to the people. They can't hear you. Oh, yes. We love you too, Yaya. Overflow. Yes, I'm ready. I can't say my nose is stopped up. Blow my mind, I'm ready. God, you can blow my mind, I'm ready. Woo! Come on, he want to blow your mind. He wants you to understand. He got you. Make the first step. One step at a time. Overcoming autism, denial, and self-blame. One step at a time. Keep on tired. You see him? He goes to bed at exactly 9 o'clock. I'm ready. Excuse me. Woo, you can blow my mind. Microphone. Woo! Praise him. Cause what?
Eyes haven't seen.
And what? And ears having what?
Ears telling her.
The kind of what?
Kind of blessing. The kind of blessing. God is about to fall on me.
Put the mic to your mouth. Woo!
The victory is here.
Come on. Kick the
feet out the door. God's doing a new thing. When a new thing already fall the floor.
Woo! Yes, Lord. Thank you, God.
God's doing a new thing.
Is he? Tell the people.
Ready for the floor. You are talking to you. I'm talking to you.
Who are you talking to?
God's doing a new thing.
Come talk to them.
Ready for
Look at them.
the floor. You've been waiting. You've been praying. You've been pressing. You've been fasting. God's doing a new thing. Get ready for the floor.
Come on.
So I'm getting ready to sing.
Yes.
Something I've never seen.
You better sing it, son. Tell
I'm
them.
getting ready to sing.
Yes.
Oh, something I've never seen.
Yes. Yes, Lord. Thank you, Lord. All right. Well, we appreciate you. Hey, cousin Cynthia.
Are you saying cousin Cynthia, mommy?
Oh, did you see? Yeah, yeah.
Are you saying Cynthia with the mommy?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on with it now. Come on with it. Come on. Well, you come say goodnight to the people. We thank you. We thank you so much for your love and your support. This is still new to me.
You saying that dog for the dog?
The dog full of dog? What are you talking about, Kimon?
You want to did that dog is saying dog?
Oh, it's something that you was
Yes.
watching. Yes.
Yeah.
Can you say to the beautiful people, thank you very much for watching? No, not yet. Say thank you
for watching.
Thank you for watching. Say it takes an amazing person.
It takes an amazing person
to raise
an
amazing child.
An amazing child.
You are amazing.
You are amazing.
Have a blessed night.
Have a blessed night.
And a better day tomorrow.
And a better day tomorrow.
We see you for what?
We see you on Friday.
Fun Friday. Look at you. Love you guys.
Love you.